Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, and welcome to IKEA. How can I help?
Oh, my schedule is crazy. I just want some me time.
Maybe it's time to embrace the joy of staying in. With comfortable beds, pillow and decor, mood lighting, and so much more, you can turn your bedroom into the place to be.
Oh, sounds like a dream.
We've got you. Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/sleep to create your dream bedroom today.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics. Happy hump day. Steve Migs, I already told Danny and Sarah this. I'm a little bit nervous today because I'm going on a play date with my son Barrett and one of his little buddies from the new school.
And you hate that kid's parent?
No. I want her
That's my biggest fear in life as a parent.
I want her to think I'm cool. I want to be friends with her, Steve.
Is she cool?
Yes. She's really cool.
Oh, is that why you're all dressed up looking nice today?
I wore a dress for her. I feel like I'm going on a first date.
Well, to maybe put you in a better mood and to get you ready, I do have a surprise for you.
Stop.
To get you ready, talking about getting dressed up. So
oh, no.
I'm going to leave the room. And Danny, as soon as that door closes, you just start, because all week you've been impersonating all of us and dressing how you think we look. So, Danny, if you don't mind, once I close that door, just start that music up, okay? Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm scared.
I am too.
The minute the door closes. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hear the door close.
Oh no.
There we go.
You know what? I think the only thing I need to tie my current outfit together is a bandana.
I'm wearing a bandana now for you.
You look exactly like me.
Yeah, right?
It's uncanny.
I figured, you know what? Make you feel comfortable. If you want, you can borrow this.
For my play date today.
I'm rocking the Taryn Daly, baby.
He looks so good, doesn't he? He looks handsome. He looks regal.
Because half of my face is being covered.
He looks professional.
I was going to say, this music made me think, the horse with the stick on it that kids have? Oh, man. I should have bought you one of those. You could have been riding in on that.
We still have 4 hours.
Okay,
wait, follow-up question now. Is that a bandana that you owned, or did you have to go and source this bandana?
I'll be honest, I was cleaning some stuff up around the house, and I found this bandana. I'm like, what the F is this thing doing? I'm like, you know what, I'll wear it tomorrow, and I'll dress like Taryn Daly. I'll wear a bandana.
It really will tie my playdate outfit all together if I just add a bandana.
So it fits perfectly with my attire.
Yeah.
I also like how he had to go out of the room.
Yes.
To put on. I thought you were going to come in with a wig and a dress on.
If I'm just wearing the bandana, and the minute she walks in, she already knows the joke.
No, I get that, but you could have just turned around and put it on.
Still, then it would have been given away to surprise Danny.
We needed the element of the drama.
Danny, I didn't want to show her how the sausage is made.
You're right.
Yeah. The suspense was nearly killing me.
I don't want to see your sausage either.
No.
It's very hard to tie a knot that quickly, so I think you guys should give me some props.
You did great.
I was pretty fast.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. So, if you want to wear this today when you're trying to impress this parent.
Oh, my God.
That's truly my biggest fear is like my kid loving a kid and like they're best friends and I just can't stand the parent.
Oh, see, I really like this parent. I just hope that she likes me. We've only ever hung out in group settings. Now it's going to be one-on-one. I'm very nervous. It's like a first date.
It's like a first date.
It is.
Pull a Sarah and bring her some alcohol.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah, do a shot with her.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if that's the way to start this relationship, but maybe.
Oh, you don't get the vibe that she's a boozer?
I don't think so.
Is she a coug?
No, she's not a kook.
Ooh. Is she a husky?
No, I wouldn't be hanging out with her. Barrett is forbidden to make friends with any kids with husky parents. Are you kidding me? I know better. Now let's inform the Rockaholics with the DMD.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of feeling the bandana look.
It really does look good on you.
I take it back. I'm very sorry that I made fun of you.
Thank you.
I'm all in for Robin Banks with you now. Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law and happy National Hot Dog Day. So if you had to pick one topping to put on a hot dog, what are you doing, Taryn Daly?
Just one?
All right, a couple.
I would go full on Seattle dog. Give me the cream cheese. Give me the onions.
The cream cheese. We had some vegan cream cheese. I think Sarah got it. It was in the fridge. I brought it home. And I yesterday I had a hot dog and I put it on there.
I like the sound effect.
And it was a veggie dog. I don't want other people to go. All right, Danny, what are you doing?
Mustard, onions, and jalapeno.
Okay.
Raw onions.
I thought you were going to say raw hot dogs. I was like, you're a savage. All right, what about you there, Sarah?
An F ton of ketchup and sweet relish.
Okay.
Oh, my God. You can't put ketchup on a hot dog.
No, you really can't.
You can, Sarah. I love ketchup on hot dogs.
Yes. And a tofu dog.
No shame.
I don't even need the tofu dog. I'll just have the bun.
I quit. Well, it's nice knowing you, Danny. Hey, the big All-Star game was yesterday for baseball. The American League ended up winning 5-3, which was their 10th victory in 11 years. Red Sox outfielder Jarren Duran, he earned the MVP honors. So how did the Mariner players do? Logan Gilbert and Andres Munoz, they didn't even play. They were there, but they weren't even playing. And everybody's making fun of also the jerseys. The jerseys, I wasn't too big of a fan of those either. And I'm with Phillies player Bryce Harper. He recently said that he wished that the players would go back to just wearing their own team jerseys.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, that's how you did it. And I always thought that looked kind of cool where everyone had their own team jersey on out there playing baseball. But, of course, they want to make money. The baseball, MLB, and that's why they're doing these like specific jerseys. But yeah, I wasn't feeling the jerseys last night either.
If you live up north like me, you're definitely probably familiar with that area of I-5 between like Marysville and Everett, where they're working on that Marine View Drive to SR 529 corridor improvement project that is causing all sorts of fun things in the world of traffic. But there's a construction worker that fell 60 feet into the water after his cherry picker bucket tipped over. And there was another worker in the vehicle as well who somehow climbed himself out and was safe. And then the worker that fell into the water swam to shore. And I think he's the one that they ended up sending to the hospital for further evaluation. But it doesn't sound like there were any major injuries, which is just completely, like a miracle. Washington State Department of Transportation is investigating this incident.
Hey, as far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 83 degrees. Going to be nice and sunny today. Perfect day to wear yourself a bandana.
Yeah.
That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ingrid Andress apologized for her anthem performance and has also said that she is checking herself into rehab. But how tough is it to perform the national anthem in front of thousands of people? We have a friend named Sue who has been doing it for several sports franchises in our area, and we're going to chat with her about this at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ingrid Andress issued an apology for her anthem performance at the Major League Baseball All-Star Home Run Derby. And she has said that she's checking herself into rehab. If you've not heard her rendition, here's a sample of it.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I still contend she was just being tickled. I don't think alcohol was involved in that at all. When you now listen back to it, you're like, oh man, that's crazy. That like she had a couple drinks. I don't know how many drinks, but like however drunk she got. And I hope that maybe she can recover from this. Thankfully, I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, it sucks. She got made fun of, but you know what? Deal with whatever you're dealing with and come back, and you'll come back strong. Everyone loves a good comeback story.
Absolutely. Everybody's rooting for her, and everybody knows her name now.
And with the exception of our ears, nobody got hurt.
No, she said that that checking herself into rehab will get her the help that she needs, and obviously, I think everybody's going to root for the comeback story, like you said. So,
although the ending of her little statement was a little odd, where she was just like, "I hear rehab's fun." I'm like, okay.
So weird.
That was such a strange way to end it.
Yeah, at first I thought it was fake because I was like, who would say that about rehab?
Sarah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
well, turns out we actually have a friend who has been singing the national anthem locally for quite some time.
Yeah, because we were talking about like how terrifying it's got to be to not only try and sing in front of that many people. I mean, obviously you're a singer, but then you're singing the national anthem, and people take that very serious, and understandably so. Like you don't want to mess up the national anthem because the entire country's coming after you if you do.
There's no backing band. You can hear a pin drop.
Right.
Who better to talk about that experience than our friend Sue Ring? Good morning, Sue.
Good morning.
Now, Sue, we've known you for years, and thank you for joining us this morning. When I first met you, I did not know this, and then as I got to know you more and more, and I see some of your social media posts, I'm like, oh man, Sue is a great singer. And then we've gotten to record some stuff together, which was really cool. But then I start seeing pictures you've posted over the years of you performing in front of thousands of people and singing the national anthem, from like the T-Birds to the Silver Tips. And what other teams have you sang for here?
The Mariners.
Mariners, yep.
That was a dream come true. And then 2 years ago, I sang at Climate Pledge not for the Kraken, but for their AHL team. I sang, they played 3 games, and I sang they played 4 games, I sang at 3 of them.
Now, would you, I don't know if you would agree or not, but like, how do you feel like, compared to like just performing like a song or a cover song in front of a bar full of people or in front of a big venue full of people, I feel like that's not nearly as terrifying as singing the national anthem in front of thousands of people.
You know, It is terrifying. I mean, I would rather have a band and sing, like, we get together and we rock out. But the national anthem, I grew up as a military kid, so I grew up singing the national anthem and taking it seriously. So I started singing in college, and then I sang for our baseball team. I was invited to sing for the Miami Heat when I lived in Miami, but we moved. So for me, like coming here to Seattle, seeing for all these teams, but especially hockey, which is my favorite sport, you are on the spot. Key Arena, where the T-Birds used to play, was not as terrifying to me as when they moved down to Kent because everybody was much closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's challenging, and people will send me like bad anthems, and I'll say, I'm never going to make fun of somebody because that could be me. And it did happen to me actually when the first time I sang for the Silvertips. 10 minutes before I was supposed to go out and sing, the guy comes back and he goes, "Oh, by the way, the crowd yells during the anthems." And I'm like, "Okay." He said, just want you to know. And I write the lyrics every time I sing. If you ever see me, you'll see me holding a piece of paper. So I went out there singing "Oh Canada," and when they got to "True Patriot Love," and there's a little delay at "Angel of the Winds," half a second before I started to sing the next line, the whole crowd screamed "love," and I was so startled I stopped singing.
Wow,
I felt like I stopped singing for like an hour, but it was more like 3 seconds. And luckily I had my paper because all the words went out of my head. And afterwards, and then they yelled during fight for the U.S. anthem, but I cried afterwards. I thought, what the heck? I've been singing for so many years, and the only other time I messed up was in college in 1990 when I learned "Oh Canada" for the first time. We didn't have internet. I learned it by checking out a folk song record from the library, Canadian folk song. I wrote the words down, and then I lost them. And I went and asked our goalie, who was Canadian, and he gave me the words. And as I was singing, I realized they were not the right words.
Oh, no. That's what you get for asking a goalie.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he was too ashamed to tell me that he didn't know his own national anthem.
Hey, so you brought something up. I always wondered because, I'm torn on this. I understand that it's it's a cool moment, when you go to a Kraken game and when it says "Red Glare" in the national anthem, the entire arena chants "Red Glare." But then, I feel like we've gone too crazy with these things. In my opinion, it's like everyone's just trying to find a random word to just scream and yell at the same time. I'm like, man, I just like to be quiet and listen to the national anthem, and then once it's done, then make a bunch of noise.
Well, my take is completely different. When I sing for the T-Birds especially, and I think because I've been singing for them this will be 27 years when the season starts, I sing it so that the crowd can sing it, and we sing it all together, and it's so awesome. I know that people love to hear performances, and my favorite singer for the Kraken is Tommy Davidson.
He's good,
but on the smaller scale, I love just singing it straight, singing it straight, crowd sings with me, and then we all cheer afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I love it when everyone's singing along. It's just when they pick that random word to just yell.
Oh, yeah.
It's because then I remember I was at a Kraken game where it's everyone yells "Red Glare," but then there's a couple of drunken, jokesters out there that would just be yelling the word "can," and then and it's just
or fight. You know that Silvertips fans are in the audience when you hear people scream "fight."
Yep,
or "love."
Can confirm.
Canada.
That and those damn cowbells too.
Now, Sue, obviously,
cowbells have been banned, I think, at Climate Pledge. Hopefully,
that's good for the eardrums, probably. Sue, obviously, we're talking about you singing the national anthem, but out of curiosity, it's karaoke night. What are you singing?
If it's karaoke night, I'm usually singing Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you're supposed to sing the national anthem, just bust into Painkiller or something.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't go over too well.
Well, Sue, thank you so much thank you so much for joining us this morning and shedding a little light on what it's like on the microphone up there in front of thousands of people.
Hey, before we let you go,
thank you. Be kind when you hear people singing, especially if they're trying, because they are trying.
So before we let you go, also just say, what was your first thought when you saw the stuff that was going on with Ingrid?
Well, first I watched it, and my son and I were watching it together, and when she started, we knew she was in trouble. And then she kept going. I'm like, okay, you're going to find your footing now. No? Okay, but she tried. She was valiant. she went through it, and then I went on social media, and immediately I'm tagged in a tweet from a hockey writer saying, making a comment about it. And I just replied, it's terrifying. You have an off day. I have an off day. People forget it after a couple games. She's a 4-time Grammy-nominated artist, so the pressure is even on higher, and she's on TV. So, if she had been drunk or whatever, I mean, that's her personal problem to deal with. But, yeah, I think that people need to be a little kinder, especially if they don't have the guts to get out there and do it themselves.
Right. That's very true.
Well, thanks again, Sue. We appreciate you sharing your perspective and giving us a little intel there. And we'll see you at the next game.
Thank you. Nice to hear your voices.
Yours too. Now, many are still saying that Ingrid's is going to be, on that list of the worst ever. But there are many other major fails in the world of national anthems. Do you remember any specifically that?
I mean, I think the Roseanne one might be top on the list.
Remember when Christina Aguilera forgot the words or mixed up two of the lines?
That would be my biggest fear. Also I'm a terrible singer, but my biggest fear would be forgetting words.
Oh, yeah.
To the most iconic song in our country.
Well, we will have to revisit some of our favorites after Green Day.
The Daily Migs.
Many are considering the Ingrid Andress rendition of the Star Spangled Banner to be among the worst. But let us not forget.
And the rocket's red glare.
Let us not forget. There have been several other major fails in that task.
So many.
And you put together a montage of the finest.
Well, we found a few that I thought would be kind of interesting just to hear a few of them and maybe try and figure out who they are and see what you think. Okay, are you ready to hear some of the, worst or top-notch national anthem performances?
The best worst. The best of the
all right,
worst.
Danny, I think you'll appreciate this one.
I'll say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
All right, who do you think that is?
That's Roseanne.
That is Roseanne Barr. Man, she was a mess. It was that when she also grabbed her crotch and spit on the ground to try and act like she was a baseball player.
I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, it's I might be wrong, but I believe it was a Padres game. I don't know why I remember that, but I think it was.
But I never looked at Roseanne and thought she's probably a good singer. So at that point, if you're going to be a bad singer, you might as well just lean into it.
I kind of feel like the blame's on whoever was in charge of picking the singers. I get Roseanne's a huge star, but someone had to be like, did you really think she was going to do a good job?
Right.
No.
And then she pulled the Hawk Tua before it was even a Hawk Tua. All right, this next one, someone that's been played here on KISW. And for him, it wasn't so much bad singing. It was he just forgot what part of the song he was in.
Once so proudly we hailed, were so gallantly streaming.
Is it?
He's on the outside. It's been a while. Come on, guys.
Dave Draymond?
No. No.
The other bald new metal guy.
Aaron Lewis?
Aaron Lewis from
Thank
Stained.
That guy.
And yeah, so he just combined two of the verses together that aren't. That's a tough go. All right, how about this one?
And the rockets,
Oh, Steve Migs.
the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night. I'll make up for it now.
He didn't. Let's just say, spoiler alert, he didn't. Dude, when I heard that, I'm like, that's about as good as I would get trying to sing the national anthem. You're absolutely right. Athlete, Carl Lewis.
What?
He's an Olympic athlete. I don't know. Did he lie to somebody and say, hey, I can sing this song. I got this.
Let me do it.
That was bad. All right, I think this is one that Sarah and I both believe that was not bad.
Oh my. Fergalicious.
Again,
I want to dance to that.
If you're going to be bad, just lean into it.
If you're going to be bad, be bad.
Be memorable.
And be bad and sexy while you try and sing the national anthem. We got one more. This one, I don't know if you're going to know who it is, but what I love about this version is that he clearly was having a tough time hearing the music, so he wasn't in beat with the organ. So here you go.
Star-Spangled Banner, yet wave o'er land. For the land.
Now he's back.
Of the free.
you hear that crowd? They're like right behind. Like, you got it.
You can do it. Who was that?
Bobby Vinton.
Bobby Vinton.
Who? Old school singer guy. Oh. Yeah, I think he was the lead singer of Fall Out Boy before they got Patrick. Was it? Yeah, I know you say you're a fan, but clearly you're not.
You know what's really bad? The fact that we have been struggling to find somebody that can just kick your butt, Steve, like really hard. We need somebody that can beat. We need somebody that can beat Migs, and his record. He's closing in on 200 wins. He's got 191 wins, 55 losses, and 29 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 6:50.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
Question for you. What business couldn't use extra income? Hey, it's Tiki Barber. Right now, Amazon Hub Delivery is looking to partner with ambitious Seattle businesses to become Amazon Hub partners. You and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area when it's convenient for you. And with each package delivered, your business gets paid. Sign up at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
What kind of programs does this school have? How are the test scores? How many kids to a classroom? Homes.com knows these are all things you ask when you're home shopping as a parent. That's why each listing on Homes.com includes extensive reports on local schools, including photos, parent reviews, test scores, student-teacher ratio, school rankings, and more. The information is from multiple trusted sources and curated by Homes.com's dedicated in-house research team. It's all so you can make the right decision for your family. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For those in the market for flavor, there's Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, a flavorful drink that's a modern twist on a Mexican street classic. With 4 vibrant and refreshing flavors: pineapple, watermelon, hibiscus, and cucumber lime. Made with a splash of real fruit juice. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas are perfect for any fiesta, small or big. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful. Drink responsibly. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas flavored beers imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Hibiscus contains juice only for color.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Angie from Monroe is. Angie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve. For those playing at home, Angie has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
A regulation golf course usually consists of how many holes?
18.
Correct. The second full moon in a month is called what color moon?
The blue moon?
Yes. What is the name of the villain in The Little Mermaid?
Ursula.
Yes. Who was the Roman goddess of love?
Venus.
Yes. Which ingredient present in fruits is responsible for their sweet taste?
Fructose.
Yes. Who is on the $10 bill?
Hamilton.
Correct. What is a group of lions called?
A pride.
Yes. What is the capital and largest city of Spain?
Barcelona.
No.
Madrid.
Correct. XXX is the Roman numeral for what number?
30.
Yes. The Nintendo Switch was officially released in what late 2010s year?
2015.
No.
14.
No.
13.
No. Wow. Angie, you got 9 correct.
Handicap match.
Yes. Who's your friend?
I'm sorry?
Who is your friend helping you?
I have 3. Chris, Marshall, and Tyler.
Whoa,
Oh,
you got a whole crew. I got to say, Angie, you answered those a lot on your own, though, so I am very impressed.
Thank you.
And I feel like you just maybe misunderstood the last question because I really thought you were going to get a perfect. Oh,
a perfect 4.
Just walked in. Oh,
a perfect 4.
Yeah.
You're going against Angie and crew.
Oh man, it sounds like she did real bad, huh, Terry? Only 4. A perfect 4. Oh. Whoa.
I didn't almost ruin it. Steve, are you ready?
Gadzooks. Oh, yeah.
I still don't really know what that means, by the way. You're going to have to give me a definition. A regulation golf course usually consists of how many holes?
18.
Correct. The second full moon in a month is called what color moon?
Blue?
Correct.
Yeah.
What is the name of the villain in The Little Mermaid?
Oh, crap. Is it little crab, Sebastian?
No.
Oh. Bill.
No.
Apollo Creed.
No. Who is the Roman goddess of love?
Aphrodite?
No.
Oh, Venus?
Yes. Which ingredient present in fruits is responsible for their sweet taste?
Which ingredient present in fruits? Sugar.
No.
Sodium.
No.
I don't know.
Get salty.
Meth.
No. Who is on the $10 bill?
Eisenhower.
No.
Roosevelt.
No.
Lincoln.
No. What is a group of lions called?
A pride.
Correct. What is the
I got
capital
4.
and largest city of Spain?
Madrid.
Wow, yes. XXX is the Roman numeral for what number?
30.
Correct. Steve, you got...
I don't think I got a perfect 4.
You got a perfect 6.
Yeah.
Which is a loss. 6-9.
Nice.
Woo! Angie and crew, I'm so proud of you.
What do you mean, Angie and crew? Who else is involved in this game?
There's a Chris. I know that.
I think
Chris, Marshall, and Tyler. We're playing at work.
Chris, Marshall, Tyler, and Angie.
Where do you guys work?
We work at Micro Precision in Monroe.
What the hell is that?
It's a calibration company.
Nice.
You should order some donuts and celebrate.
Or just take the rest of the day off.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's a calibration company?
Okay. Get her. Oh, she's already gone. You're gonna have to Google it.
Well, why don't you just tell me?
That's why they calibrate things.
Maybe they can calibrate your brain before the next Beat Migs.
I don't think they calibrate stuff.
Cars?
That was my first thought.
Steve Sarah doesn't know what calibrate means, okay?
Well, I don't really think Steve does either.
I don't need to worry about it. You know what? A valuable lesson in my life is ask no questions.
Well, you asked what they did, and then they said, and you're like, oh, of course. What is that? Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, at that point, I checked out.
Or you just pretend you know.
No, I got an answer. I didn't need anyone to follow-up questions. You're the one who had the follow-up question. You figure out what calibration is. I know how to spell it, and I know it's a word. That's about all I need to know.
I'll Google
Danny,
it for myself.
Do you know what a calibration is? Well, yeah.
Means like level it out.
I know I calibrate
right?
tires.
Like,
yes. I don't know if that's
make
what
it all
they do.
even. I don't know.
Micro point?
None of us know.
Micro precision.
Oh, I can't.
Danny, don't act like you know over there.
I know what the word calibrate means.
Okay, what is the definition of calibrate?
I don't know.
So micro precision calibration.
Here we go.
They have a website.
And you're reading it and you still don't understand, do you?
It's a place where they simplify your calibration workflow with industry-leading calibration services and solutions.
You're using the word that I don't know.
That didn't even answer our question.
They leverage more than 50 years of knowledge and experience and tap into a global network. That's what they do there, you guys. You guys are dumbasses.
This reminds me of like all my friends, and they do things and they tell me, and I still have no idea what they do.
They offer solutions for different industries and equipment.
What are these solutions?
They're cost effective. They repair stuff, and they get your equipment and your operations back on track.
So they're not calibrating cars.
No, they're providing comprehensive and high-quality services that add value to your business. At what point are you not listening to the words that I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Oh, if you were listening yesterday, our friend Sarah over there was calibrating. She shared something that surprised us all. And so we kind of wanted to see how common this thing is. So we have a simple question for our Rockaholics. It's so simple. You just have to call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. It is a very easy question. All we need is for you to just call us, 206-803-ROCK. We will take those calls after AC/DC.
The Daily Migs Show.
Yesterday, our wonderful friend Sarah shared something that happened between her and a friend.
Yes.
And the rest of us just can't stop thinking about it.
Right.
Not like it specifically.
Yeah, if you know what we're talking about, then you know what we're talking about.
If you heard the story, you're probably familiar with exactly what it is. So because of this, we have a little question.
And we're not explaining fully what she talked about because we just want to kind of get people, get their honest first reaction.
Nikki in Tacoma, do you have any adult pictures or videos on your phone?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, are they of you or are they of the other person that's in your relationship?
All of the above.
All of the above. Do you mind us asking how old you are?
I am 34.
Okay, because that was the conversation we were having. We're like, is it a millennial thing? Because like I'm in my 40s. I have no naughty pictures on my phone, both for and of. Wow. Yeah, and that's not like I'm not here to judge. I don't care. Like if you want to take pictures of your dong, go take pictures of your dong. But I mean, not Nikki's dong, but like you know what I mean.
Well, what about Jay Money from Tacoma?
Jay
do you have
Money.
Any adult pictures or videos on your phone?
Well, I did. Only one. I did. Not anymore.
Why not anymore? Did something happen?
Well, no. I was just afraid of something that could happen. It would be found and all that.
Was it a picture of you then, I am assuming?
Yeah, that I made by myself, of me.
Did you just have it on file just in case it was requested? Like, okay, I have it ready to go to fire it off to any of the ladies?
No, not like that, but like, you know... I don't know. I was like drunk or high when they did it. And I sobered up, you know.
Did you wake up the next morning? You're like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, that's me.
It wasn't the next morning. It was more like a couple weeks later that I was like, I should probably get rid of it in case of like it spills up and someone's like looking over my shoulder and whatnot amongst all like other photos.
Jay, that's kind of where I'm at too, in a sense. Like, I mean, not that I would have them, but like, if I was like scrolling through to try and show somebody a picture of something, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, what was that?" And you're like, "Oh boy, this is kind of embarrassing."
Yeah.
I was going to ask Jay how old he was.
Sorry. Well, why'd you hang up on him?
I didn't. Danny did.
Oh, Danny.
Sorry.
Danny was just done with Jay Money. Yeah. All right, Danny. Then the question's on you, since now we don't have Jay Money on the phone.
Sure. Oh yeah, 100%.
Of you?
Of both.
Yeah. Do you have like a special folder for it?
Of course.
Can you like lock that folder?
I mean, can on the iPhone if you wanted to.
Sorry, I'm an Android person. I don't have that feature. Maybe.
Well, iPhones, we have those kind of things where you can just like put secret photos wherever you want.
I don't even know how to use
Honestly,
it. I've been too lazy to figure it out.
Droids probably have it. I just don't know.
It's called the hidden folder, and I believe it has to do your face recognition.
Yeah, face recognition or your passcode.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like dong recognition.
Dong recognition, yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Give me 1 second here.
In order to open that folder, you got to show us the private parts that are in there.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've always had dirty pictures of my phone.
Yeah,
like for a year, like forever.
Oh yeah, there's probably over like 1,000 in there.
What?
Yeah.
Of you?
Well, both.
Oh.
See, I feel like I would delete the ones of me. Of course, keep the ones of the other person. Like, you're getting those. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, there you go. You can keep them for whatever. Like if you're out on a vacation, or not vacation, but like if you're on a business trip, you can always be like, hey, there's my significant other. But I don't know if I want just like pictures of myself.
Also, that's so romantic that you're just gonna check out. So romantic.
Miss you, babe. I don't know. What else are you going to do with them then?
I mean, I don't have any. I don't think I have any on my phone right now. I have sent them to my husband in the past, and I'm like, get rid of those. But I'm positive he has not gotten rid of those. Positive. Because then occasionally he'll send one back to me, and I'm like, get that off your phone.
Well, you know, right now he's getting a text message from one of his listeners that listens to both shows because he does a show up in Bellingham. They're going to be like, Brad, do you have naked pictures of Taryn on your phone? He's like, why do you even ask these questions?
You could just be like Sarah and post them up in your closet.
Oh, my God.
Do it. Wait, so when Brad sends you a picture back, do you immediately delete it?
Well, I've only asked him to do that a couple of times, and I have deleted those.
I've only sent a picture of my privates once to my significant other, my wife.
And what did she say?
Well, here's the thing. It was a dumb bit we did on the old podcast where it was, let's see what kind of, how long, the game, it was, I think we called it the dong race. And it was, you have to just send a picture of what you're dealing with, but not in like any excited state. Like just send a picture. So we all had to go into the bathroom, take the picture, send it at the same time, and then time it to see how long it would take until not to your other, just to your specific significant other. And you had a time to see how long it would take until they responded, and then what would they respond? That was the game.
Wow.
And let's just say it took like over an hour before my wife finally responded. And I'll have to say, I've never sweat more in my entire life because it's just not what we do. Yeah. And then on top of it, this isn't an impressive picture that I'm sending. Like
the air conditioning was on that day, okay?
Right. It was very cold in the bathroom. And her response is, why are you sending this? I'm in the middle of, like, she was in grad school at the time. She's like, I'm in class right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say church.
No, that would have been worse. Also odd that she's going to church in the middle of the week, Danny, but
you never know.
You never know. Some people are hardcore. Man. And then I had to tell her what was up. And she's like, I'm glad that it was like a little thumbnail.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because like she was like around other people. But I tell you, like that hour or however long it was an eternity.
That is stressing me out just thinking about it.
It was super funny, though.
Migs, your favorite band in the entire world is Pearl Jam.
No. That's Sarah's
Never
favorite
heard of
band.
Oh, yeah. They did something so insanely cool for a fan, and I would have to imagine it would be a dream come true if it were to happen to you. And they did it for a bottle of wine.
Oh, then Sarah would definitely do it.
Oh, yeah.
Find out what happened with Pearl Jam and the fan at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
A Pearl Jam superfan who is named Carlos traveled 7,000 miles from Chile to Barcelona to see Pearl Jam. And he ended up on stage with the band during their show back on July 8th.
That's incredible.
So not only did he end up on stage, he got to play Yellow Ledbetter with the band. Here's what it sounded like.
And right there is when Mike pushed him off the stage and said, "This is my part, bitch."
It sounded pretty damn good.
No, he did. And it was watching the video is pretty freaking cool because he's just up there and he's just like jamming with Mike McCready and the other band members are all looking at him like, "Oh, that's pretty freaking cool." Before he even did it, Eddie saw the sign and says, "You think you could play the guitar?" And then Eddie went over to his guitar tech and got a guitar for him. Like, I know Green Day does this all the time and a lot of bands do this, but I don't ever remember a time that Pearl Jam just brought a fan up to come to perform. But then again, maybe you need to offer up some wine.
You do, and that's exactly what Carlos did. He had a bottle of Chilean wine. But I'm just curious, how do you get a bottle of Chilean wine through security at a Pearl Jam show?
That's a personal question I can't divulge.
Right?
I don't know.
Like, where does that go?
Maybe he had standing room seats. He wasn't sitting down. I'm kidding. I smuggled this bottle of wine.
I mean, people smuggle things into concerts, but a whole bottle of wine.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that worked. Or maybe
the rules are a little loose.
Yeah.
In Barcelona.
That could be, or maybe he's in cahoots with someone there. It's like, here, like, someone that works there is like, hold this bottle of wine for me. I'm going to come and grab it. I have no idea, but still, that's impressive.
Eddie Vedder loves his wine, so
yes.
It does not shock me that was the thing he needed.
If you were going to jump on stage with any artist, I know you play saxophone, so would it be a ska band?
Yeah, I mean, I have played with my friend's band, the Scoblins.
Okay.
I played one song. I learned one song.
What song was it?
Oh,
was it theirs?
God. Yeah, it was an original Scoblins tune.
Because I know you know Careless Whisper on the saxophone.
I know that song and a Scoblins song, and that's all I know. But if I could get up and play with a band, like I would probably like to sing. I don't think I would like to play any other instrument.
Would you like to sing My Name is Mud with Primus?
Oh, absolutely. Tomorrow night?
Yes.
At Marymore? Yes.
Oh, man. Make a sign.
And bring some wine. Les Claypool has a vineyard.
Sign and wine.
Oh, my gosh. This is so great.
Danny, you're picking one band, one song. What are you doing?
Oh, Green Day for sure. I've always wanted to do the Green Day one just because it's like such a rock star move. And if I could pick the song, it'd probably be Basket Cakes because that's the only one that I know how to play the full way through.
Feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, right.
Good news, they're all really easy, though. So.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like 3 chords.
Dude, that was like when they offered that opportunity of a lifetime when we got to jump up, myself and Glenn Cannon got to go up with Stone Temple Pilots at Pain in the Grass. And they were like, what song do you want to do? And I was like, well, it's twofold because my favorite song, the song that introduced me to Stone Temple Pilots is Sex Type Thing. But also, knowing how my nerves would be, I'm like, that is the perfect song for me to play because it's just basic. It's just simple. I've heard it a million times. I've played it a bunch of times. So it's like, that's the one to go with.
Did you get to do like the...
On the hi-hat?
Yeah,
I did.
So awesome.
It was so exciting. But if I had to pick, it's not Pearl Jam.
Ooh. Is it Primus?
It's not Primus.
Creed.
Damn it, I didn't think about them. Right now, I am on a big Creed kick. If I could do that One Last Breath song, I'd be pretty fired up to see Scott Stapp with his arms wide open while I'm playing. That'd be pretty sick. No, Metallica.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seek and Destroy.
Oh, my God.
It's one of the first songs that I learned, like when I started getting a little decent at drumming. That was like one of the first songs I was like obsessively trying to figure out how to play. And I got it down. I mean, I'd have to relearn it because, I mean, those times are long gone. But... man, just to be able to be on stage and see the crowd just freak the F out while they're playing one of their, earlier songs.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be in for that.
Do you think Sarah would like to be a fly girl and twerk on stage for a certain artist? Sarah, what would it be?
I mean, I would do that in a heartbeat. I was thinking singing too, though, even though I can't really sing. But I was going to choose Metallica too because they're coming next month. So what if they're listening and they're like, "Whoa, we need a singer."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kirk Hammond is known to stream our show on the Odyssey app.
I would think sad but true. Or if it was my girl Miley, Wrecking Ball. All day, every day.
Especially if she has like a wrecking ball that you could just ride.
That would be incredible. If she performs that song, she better always have the wrecking ball.
Yeah, you need that prop. Well, it has been a few days since Sarah's husband, George, won his very first ever eating competition. And we're curious, Sarah, how's he doing?
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah?
He actually said he was craving donuts this morning, which is weird.
That is very weird.
I know. Maybe he didn't work hard enough.
Has the smell dissipated from his sweat?
Yes, thank goodness.
That's good news. Well, you said that moment made you the proudest you've ever been of your significant other.
Yes. I have never been more proud of you.
You also sound like you're like very sexually charged in that.
It's not like Paris Hilton right there.
I kind of was a little bit, even though he literally almost puked the moments before.
So we're wondering about this, Rockaholics. What random thing did your partner do that brings you great pride? 206-803-ROCK. Let's give your partners those flowers. Why are you proud of them? Call in now, 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Puddle of Mud.
The Daily Migs Show.
I have never been more proud of you.
206-803-ROCK. Why are you proud of your partner? What random thing have they done that makes you so proud? Over the weekend, Sarah's husband, George, won an eating competition, the first one he's ever done.
So great.
After the big win, you got to interview George.
All right, babe. We're just leaving Gullet Stuffer after you competed in the mini donut eating. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you going to puke?
No, I'm not.
Okay, how the heck are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
I love that he said he's doing pretty good right after he just sounded like he was just going to like let it all out.
I know. He's like, let me get it together. Okay.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
You won.
I won.
You won. You flexed on all of them.
I ate 45 mini donuts.
And the person that was closest to you had, I think, 37.
Yeah.
So you ate 8 more.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
I have never been more proud of you.
I've never been more disgusted with myself.
Babe, I thought it was hot, honestly.
I'm so sweaty.
You are. You really are.
Like sweating out.
All the donuts?
Yeah, sugar water.
Ugh.
Out of curiosity, I can tell you're very competitive, and he's also, you guys are both competitive spirits?
So competitive. When we were driving there, he looked more nervous to do this than to marry me. And he was like, I just don't like to lose, babe.
Well, no wonder you're so proud. I love that. So, being that Sarah was so proud of her husband, George, for winning the eating competition, we wanted to know from you, Rockaholics, what is the random thing that you are most proud of your partner for? 206-803-ROCK.
A lot of great text messages coming in. One person can't call in at the moment, but I want to give my wife a huge shout out. She's the mother of 2 chaotic boys, one at 5 years old, the other one at 1.5. On the weekends, I only have them for 2.5 days while she works the night shift at the hospital. I want to pull my hair out. And at the end, she still manages to put up with them for 5 days. She's very patient, good with them, wants to do everything for them. One of them is autistic, and she just does so much for the family.
Oh, shout out to wifey.
Yeah, sounds like a great person.
Yeah.
Another text that came in. It's cool. Like we said, random stuff, but some of the stuff is like, dude, that is definitely something that you should be absolutely proud of your significant other. Says, I'm so proud of my husband, Jerry, with 1 R. He has quit drinking completely, still continues to go after his producing dreams, and has become a great father to our 2 kids.
I love that.
Another text said that my wife used to have an issue with drinking. When she realized that she had a problem, she completely stopped. That was almost 4 years ago without a drop of alcohol. I'm very proud and happy for her and myself as now there's more alcohol for me.
Hey, you know what? I can relate. My husband hasn't had a drink in 11 years.
Another text says my wife retired from the Navy after 22 years after being told by a superior when she joined that she wouldn't last. 6 deployments, including 13 months. Suck it.
Wow, that's
right.
amazing. Good for her.
Oh, in the suck with the Army, I guess.
Oh, in the suck.
I thought they just said suck it.
Also
I thought
to
all
that
the people
guy.
who didn't believe in her. That's pretty awesome, though.
I love it.
So would you say is the most random thing you're most proud of, Brad?
Well, definitely the quitting drinking.
Drinking.
Because that needed to happen. But again, more for me, so.
That
needed to happen.
I feel like we just heard the real side of Taryn Daly right there.
But also, he's down, right now is down about 30 pounds.
Okay.
He's, looking good. And it's funny because we pretty much eat the same thing and nothing's happened to my body. But he's doing great. You know what? I think I figured it out. I still drink.
That might be
That's
it.
maybe the problem.
It's those damn liquid calories,
Dang
man.
No, but definitely that. What about you?
For Sid, Obviously the mom stuff blows me away because I'm sometimes like, same with the texter says, like, after like a few hours, I'm just like, I don't know. I just got to go back to work to get a break from all of this. Like, this is too intense at times. But she got really into CrossFit, and just to kind of troll people, she's a vegan that does CrossFit, two of everybody's favorite things.
What does she talk about first?
She doesn't talk at all. It's crazy. No, but she became a coach for it, and in the last CrossFit competitions that they do, in the first round, she was like in the top 8% in the entire country,
Dang.
which I thought was really cool. So she made it to the next round. She did really well with that. And I'm always telling her, I'm like, what happens next? She's like, well, after the first couple rounds, then you go travel. I was like, what are you going to do? She's like, no, I'm a mom. I'm not going off to do these things. I'm like, no, we'll all go. If that happens, like if you can go and travel to do some kind of a competition, Tatum and I will go along. We'll make signs. Like I'm all about it.
Do you think that she could beat you in arm wrestling?
Arm wrestling? No, I dominate her. Come on.
I kind of want to see it.
There's not even a chance.
I feel like she's pretty rich.
Crush her. And everything else. I went to one of her CrossFit classes. I was sore for like 2 weeks after that.
Oh, boy.
It's pretty intense. At least because I'm doing stuff I never typically do. And they're all just doing it quick. And I'm trying to keep up. And then the next day I realized I shouldn't have tried to keep up.
We watched the way you were walking around the office afterwards.
Hobbling.
I'm like, are you okay?
What about Danny?
Well,
give Linda her flowers.
If we're going serious, I'm really proud of her for passing her test that she just passed to become a fully licensed therapist. I mean, she was stressing out about that for so long, and she did not think she was going to pass.
Well, in all fairness, she had an in-home client.
That
she could work with.
She gives me all the free therapy.
That's awesome.
But if we're going like random, I still think one of my favorite memories of her was when she got on the big screen at the Mariners game and got to go head to head with one of the Mariners players to stack cups. And even though she didn't win, it was still pretty impressive. And she was such a champ, and she did it drunk. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm so proud of her.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Do you remember which player she went head to head with?
Oh, no, this was years ago, and I don't think he's on the team anymore, but I can't remember who it was, to be honest with you.
I wish we could find out.
You know what? I bet you she knows. Let's see. I'll text her.
Yeah, Sarah had this to say about your girlfriend.
I have never been more proud of you.
I will be so proud of the next person to beat Migs. What was the gal that beat this morning? I can't remember her name.
Elise. No.
I can't remember her name. With her friends at the calibration station.
I just posted it, and I don't even remember.
Angie
from the calibration station.
Now
that we know what calibration means.
Well, we've got a lot of texts telling us what calibration from Angie and from a lot of people who apparently do this for a living. So thank you for schooling us and informing us, Rockaholics.
Very proud of Angie. Would love to be proud of the next Rockaholic who can beat Migs. His record is 191 wins, 56 losses, and 29 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
There are any number of reasons you might consider selling your home. That's where an agent who is a realtor comes in to navigate the process to sell your home in a way that's right for you. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Here's why April chose to vaccinate her child.
I think actually meeting someone who was not vaccinated and now has a lifelong struggle with a childhood disease really cemented for me that it's super important that we as parents continue to vaccinate our children.
Talk to your pediatrician or visit yvaccines.com. Brought to you by Merck.
We are going to the Everett Aqua Sox game this weekend, Rockaholics, and it would be so swell if you would join us. We're hoping to hang out with the mascots. We've got Webley. We've got Frank the hot dog. I think Frank wears sunglasses because his future is so bright. And all of us from the Daily Migs Show are going to be there. We are sitting in Section M. However, there is no bad seat at Funko Field in Everett. So if you want more info on how you can join us this Sunday, get all the info at KISW.com.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Be Migs. Be Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Be Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Matt from Clearview is. Matt, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, Matt has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
How many dwarfs were there in Snow White?
7.
Correct. A Heath bar consists of toffee, chocolate, and what kind of nut?
Peanuts?
No.
Cashews?
No.
Pass.
Who was the host of the reality TV show Big Brother?
Pass.
According to Google, the abbreviation SOS stands for Save Our Souls or Save Our what?
Ship?
Correct. Which country is known as the spice capital of the world?
India?
Yes. How many states have 3 NFL teams?
2, 3, 4.
3, yes. When it comes to sunscreen, what does SPF stand for?
Sun protection factor?
Yes. 1,000 meters is equal to how many kilometers?
100?
No.
10,000?
No.
10.
No. The attack on Pearl Harbor happened in what decade?
40s?
Correct. What is the largest island in the world?
Madagascar?
No.
Pass. I guess that's it.
How do you do?
What?
How did he do? I felt like that's...
Matt, you did all right. You got 6 correct.
I felt like it sounded like more points.
I know. I think you thought it was going to be more when you asked me.
Oh my God, that was almost perfect.
Not quite, but I believe Steve got 6 correct last game, so he could be still in that mode. It could be close. Steve, are you ready?
Ah, yes.
How many dwarfs were there in Snow White?
7.
You know it. A Heath bar consists of toffee, chocolate, and what kind of nut?
Nougat?
No.
Oh.
It's a fun word.
I just like to say it. Yeah. Almond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is the host of the reality TV show Big Brother?
Oh, crap. What's her name? Julie. Like Julie Chen?
Yes. According to Google, the abbreviation SOS stands for Save Our Souls and Save Our what?
Sanity.
No.
Save Our Ship.
Correct. Which country is known as the spice capital of the world?
Which country? Mexico.
No.
India.
Correct. How many states have 3 NFL teams?
How many states have 3? Well, no, New York. I'm going to go 2.
No.
3.
Correct. When it comes to sunscreen, what does SPF stand for?
Sun protection. Forget about it.
No.
Sun protection factor.
Yes. And you should never forget about sunscreen. Steve. Okay, wait. Whoa. I just want to get Danny's and Taryn's opinion on this. The host of Big Brother, her name was Julie Chen, but now she goes by Julie Chen Moonves because she got married.
I mean, I would take that.
Do we accept Julie Chen still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was the host as Julie Chen for a while, right?
Yeah, but now she's Julie Chen Moonves.
I also have no idea who that is.
What?
Julie Chen? Like, she was like a news person that then eventually moved into doing hosting.
Yeah, Big Brother, which has been on for the season 26 starts today, if anyone wanted to know or cares.
She rocks.
I love her.
Yeah, I do like her.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
And I love that show. And Steve, with that, then you get 7 correct, which is a win, 7-6.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt. It was up to Danny and Taryn.
Yeah, blame them.
It's our fault.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Ooh.
So have you watched every season of...
I have not. I just started getting into it probably like 5 years ago, but it's on like 3 times a week. It's a commitment.
I there have been a few times where I'm like, let's just watch that again. I get entertained by it at first, and then after a while, I'm like, this is a grind.
It's a grind.
I do not have this kind of energy or attention span to keep following what these people are doing, so I haven't watched it in forever.
I usually wait till a lot record, and then I just kind of binge it.
Would you go on it?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding?
I feel like there's not a show that Sarah wouldn't go on.
But I feel like that's the show that she would thrive on.
I want to see Sarah on Naked and Afraid.
You just want to see me naked.
Well, yeah.
Well, she already has. You've shown her pictures.
That's so true. I always think about, because I love Survivor more than Big Brother, but Survivor would be way different and way harder for me than just living in a house.
Right. And just annoying the F out of people. I think you'd be really good at that.
Thanks. I think my social skills would be the best, actually.
I would watch if you were on that show, for sure.
I think I'd be the villain really fast. Like, people wouldn't think in the house I'd be the villain, but America would think I'd be the villain, I think.
I'd be rooting for the bad guy then.
If you didn't get to, 1,000 meters is equal to how many kilometers?
I'm going to say 100,000.
It's just 1.
Oh, that's right. I went the wrong direction.
So did Matt. It's fine. The attack on Pearl Harbor happened in what decade?
The 40s.
Correct. He got that as well. And what is the largest island in the world?
Australia?
Greenland.
Greenland. Okay.
Yes. Well, Matt or Steve, congratulations.
Yes.
I have been feeling anxious all morning, all because of this weekend's Aqua Sox game. We have learned that we will be throwing in the first pitch.
Yeah. Oh, we're throwing it in, not out?
I'm worried I might throw it out. I'm stressing.
I did not know that until this morning. You're like, oh, yeah, the Aqua Sox want us to throw the first pitch. I was like, oh. And have you practiced?
No.
When's the last time you've thrown a baseball?
15 years? I have no idea. It's been a long time.
Dude, it's been a while for me. The only time I ever throw a ball is in our house for a DJ to go run to the other end of the house and grab it and bring it back. But I don't think that's the type of throw that they want me to throw at an Aqua Sox game.
No, so I want the Rockaholics to call us now. 206-803-ROCK, and give me some advice. I want to know if we should be practicing beforehand, specifically me. Should I be practicing beforehand? We're going to talk about this after Offspring.
The Daly Migs Show.
Not going to lie, I am stressing tough. When I learned that we were going to be throwing out the first pitch at the Aqua Sox game on Sunday, my blood ran cold. I have not played t-ball, baseball, softball, any of that since like elementary school.
And so this Sunday, you're going to be throwing out the first pitch. I don't know. Both of us are?
I think so. I think so.
I think if it's only one, it has to be you.
Oh, my God, no.
Yeah.
If it's only one, it has to be you because I feel like you're almost guaranteed to make the ball all the way to the bait, to home plate.
I have done it once at a Rainiers game, and I got it over the plate, but man, I got a little nervous because I put sunscreen on right before that, and all of a sudden my hands were kind of slippery, and I was stressing, and I was sweating. It ended up being fine. It wasn't anything fancy. I just lobbed it in. But man, you got to be, if you've never done it before, it's got to be you.
I've never done it. So
plus, if it goes awful, that's even better.
Yeah, because people are going to have their phones out.
Yes.
That's going to be the worst.
I'd much rather have it be, I would never intentionally throw a crappy pitch, but if it went bad, I'd almost not so secretly, but I'd be kind of stoked.
Again, if you're going to be bad, Taryn, just be very bad. So that way we make the news.
Right, like we're just a handful of days away. You're not going to become an ace pitcher by Sunday. So just embrace it and embrace the suck.
I could get some form pointers, so that's why I wanted to see if any Rockaholics might have that for me. 206-803-ROCK. Should I practice beforehand? Johnny Brown in Edmonds, I'm so glad you called.
Yes. Hi, Taryn. Hey, Steve. How you doing, crew?
Dude, you know what's funny is as we started talking about this, my first thought was, there's one person that would definitely be able to talk you through this, and it's my buddy Johnny Brown, who I've known for years. And Johnny, I mean, you're a baseball coach. You've helped people become a better pitcher. Your son was a phenomenal pitcher. So if anyone could give her advice, it would be you.
Now, I'd love to come out on Sunday with a lot of baseballs, a catcher's mitt, and a baseball glove and help Taryn out.
Well, like before the game, like meet up in the parking lot?
There's actually a little area filled on the south side of the stadium that you can actually go and warm up.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Johnny. I will meet you there. I need help.
Oh, God. Are you really going to, you're that worried? Johnny, do you think you could give her enough tips to make her be able to throw a good ball within,
all I need is 5 minutes, and I can basically show anybody on how to throw. Not a perfect strike, but to get it over the zone.
I want it to get to home plate. I'm very worried about it hitting the dirt, but I'm also really worried about my aim, that I'm going to, veer to one side.
Well, it's not like you're going to throw massive heat and hurt somebody. It's just going to feel like a piece of paper falling.
Steve, when this came on the radio and you guys are talking about it, it seems like you put, the Batman has the emblem up in the sky. Well, it seems like he just shot a baseball up in the sky, and I seen it, and that's why I called.
That's right. Johnny, give Johnny 5 minutes, and he'll show you a good time.
Johnny, I appreciate that, and we'll look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Johnny, we'll make sure we get your info.
Most definitely. I'll have my granddaughter with me, too. She'll also give you some pointers.
Oh, that's perfect.
We're going to bring out a stopwatch. 5 minutes. That's all you got to show Taryn how to throw, and maybe me, too. So I'm a little nervous as well. I ain't going to lie. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it now.
Johnny's
I got a coach.
Yeah.
Ingrid Andress, she did put out a statement yesterday apologizing for her performance of the Star-Spangled Banner at the Major League Baseball Home Run Derby on Monday night. Steve Migs, what do you think is happening on social media right now?
I believe a lot of people are being very supportive and understanding and offering encouraging words of advice and looking forward to the comeback.
There's a little bit of that. But we are definitely going straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daly Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
I think we just got real excited for a second with the fact that the temperatures are going to dip down into the 70s next week, which means that fall is just around the corner.
Oh, damn. Let's not get that crazy.
And KISW presents the Halloween Hullabaloo on October 13th at the Showware Center in Kent. We have Godsmack playing, we have Hailstorm playing, and the tickets are on sale now. If you'd like to come hang out, you can go to KISW.com for more info.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Ingrid Andress, the country singer who sang the Star Spangled Banner, Star Strangled Banner, Star Mangled Banner the other night. Yep. She admitted to being drunk during her performance at the Home Run Derby on Monday.
I've heard her name more now than I ever did before this weekend, because I never heard her name before then.
Me either.
Yeah.
This is a sample of her performance.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's weird hearing it now after hearing that she said that she was drunk, and that's why she sounded the way that she did and very apologetic about it. Because at first you're just like, was it nerves? Was there something going on? But then you hear that, you're like, oh, okay. Interesting.
She issued a big apology. She said she's checking into rehab. So a lot of people are having an absolute field day with what went down.
She didn't just say she's checking into rehab. She says, I'll let you all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun.
Super fun.
Which actually, and that upset people too. Because they're like, what the hell?
Well, of course we have to go straight to the comments.
Yes, we found a few of these comments, a few of these posts. We sent them to our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, and said, you know what, take these comments, which I'm sure are all very positive and uplifting, and do whatever impression that you want with these comments. So, of course, he did that. So, again, these are the comments of the very supportive people for, what's her name again?
Ingrid Andress.
Ingrid Andress.
Let her rip.
All right, here's the first comment. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, how you doing? You don't know that 90% of musicians perform drunk. I think she just sucks. LOL.
I did see a lot of people comment on that. Like, there's a lot of performers that will perform under the influence, and they sound fine. And they're wondering, like, is that really the reason why she didn't sound good?
I mean, I go to karaoke only under the influence, and I think I sound great.
Yep.
Whitney was high on crack and would still never perform this badly. Oh, God.
I did see that comment about Whitney Houston, and some people were like, well, she was on stimulants, so she was able to still perform well. It's like, never really thought that one through, but okay.
Man, y'all are hating. That was art. Y'all remember Roseanne Barr? This was beautiful.
I'll say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Now that's art. Oh. That's bad. I forget how bad that was until you hear it again.
Ozzy on coke, booze, and Valium, and God knows what else, singing just fine.
Just because they mentioned Ozzy Osbourne doesn't mean you have to mumble like Ozzy Osbourne. But thank you. I appreciate making us feel like that Ozzy said that.
Yeah.
Isn't that how country music is supposed to sound? You get drunk, someone steals your truck, your wife runs off with your best friend, and she steals your dog.
No, the dog dies in the country songs, I thought, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
All right, a few more comments about the bad national anthem singing.
It's not the anthem we wanted, but it's the anthem we deserve. America.
Now that's funny right there.
Girl, please. I sing better drunk. What else were you on? Let's see the narcotics.
All right. And we got one more comment. Are you ready for this one?
Of course.
WTF? She didn't even say, play ball.
Solid point.
That's the big failure in the whole situation.
Now she needs a redo after rehab.
When she comes back from rehab, man, she's going to be on another level popular, I feel.
I think so.
Don't you think? I mean, like, it's like one of those things where everyone is going to crack their jokes, but people love a good comeback story, and no one got hurt. At the end of the day, it's not like anyone got hurt in this situation. People are cracking jokes, obviously, because it was a very bad performance, but she hopefully cleans her life up. It sucks that you hit rock bottom in front of tens of thousands of people in an arena and millions of people watching on TV, but I mean, I don't think anyone's going to never listen to her music again because she was drunk singing the national anthem, right?
I think more people will listen to her music because they know who she is.
I'm hoping she gets out of rehab and then can redeem herself at like the World Series or something.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate redemption story if she did better.
I wonder if they'd give her that chance.
That would be so cool.
I feel like that would be amazing. That would be like at the World Series.
Yes.
Let's write a letter, you guys.
What?
Let's start a petition.
How about we just tweet at somebody? That's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
That would be a really great comeback story. Like, if all of a sudden, like, she does this, she gets her life in order, or whatever it is that she's dealing with, she gets that all figured out, and now she's back on the come up with her music and all that good stuff. And then at the World Series, game 1, boom, there she is singing.
I would love to see it.
That'd be pretty cool. Unless it goes really bad, then
Well, I was going to
that
say
starts the world's worst downward spiral of all time.
Yeah, the people that pick who sings the national anthem at those things, I feel like would definitely want to watch her perform it first and make sure she sounds good.
And somebody even said, pro singers, they're singing their songs while drunk. It's a little bit different than singing the national anthem a cappella.
I mean, some people have written it on, like, the words on their hand when they're out there.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Bolton famously did that.
Well, we talked to our friend Sue this morning, Sue Ring, who does a lot of the national anthems over at the T-Birds games, Mariners games, also at Silvertips games. And she says before every time she sings the national anthem, she will write down the lyrics again as a reminder of how to do it. And then as I think as like a safety net.
But this chick didn't forget the lyrics. She just sounded terrible.
Yeah, I feel like if I was wasted, I'd forget the lyrics more than anything.
Same.
Definitely.
I feel like there's more to the story.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of big famous rock stars, one rock star stopped his entire concert to answer a phone call. And is it tougher to travel if you have a big butt? Do you know, does Big Booty Megan say that, Sarah?
Yes, it is actually.
We're going to talk about what's trending after Metallica.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, we know that for many of you, you're getting your day started, you're sipping on some caffeine, and you're trying to make sense of what is going on in the world. Pop culture can be tough to navigate, but that's why we are here to help you find out what's trending.
Stranded on the Daily Migs Show. Stranded, let's go. Let's go.
It is no secret that Sarah and I could watch Lenny Kravitz flex all day long, but he did a really weird flex during his concert the other day. He took a phone call from his dear friend, Denzel Washington, and here is that moment.
I'm sorry. My big brother just called me up on the phone to say hi. Y'all know Denzel Washington?
See, you should put him on speakerphone then and said, hey, tell everybody what's up.
Yeah, I'm going to do that next time. Like, anytime I'm on the stage, I'm be like, oh, wait, hold on one second. Sorry. You know Steve Migs? He's giving me a call right now.
And then the crowd starts booing. That would actually be pretty funny if all of a sudden we just pretended like, oh, Tom Cruise is on the phone. Say what's up. And one of our buddies is like, hey, everyone, it's Tom Cruise. And just see if people actually react to that. It'd be so dumb. Also kind of dumb. A woman on TikTok named Elise, she's saying that a TSA agent told her that people with big butts set off the x-ray machine more than not. In fact, here she is explaining it on her TikTok page.
TSA agent just told me that people with blessed posteriors set off the x-ray machine more often than not. I feel like this is something we need to test out, everybody. Next time you go to the airport, please tell me, did you set off the x-ray machine?
So I guess, yeah, Big Booty Megan needs to tell people.
I'm going to ask her if
You
that
should.
happens to her. Yeah.
Text her and ask her.
Okay, well.
Yeah, well, the TSA say, I love that they had to respond to this because it's going viral. They said we can't verify the authenticity of claims made on TikTok without more context and all that kind of stuff. I have a friend that does work at TSA, and I did ask him, hey, is this true? What's up with that? And he had this to say.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
So there you go. That's what's going on with everything.
Keep going.
Yeah. He also had this to say.
I want them real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double. Mix a lot's in trouble. Begging for a piece of that bubble.
Today is your...
Don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
He has a lot to say. He's very vocal about working at the TSA.
I think Sarah would like that TSA agent.
I would have loved it.
Don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
And it's like just his singing. It's just a cappella or mix a lot.
What are you talking about? That's my friend that works in TSA. I asked him some questions about, big butts setting up the X-ray machines.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And he
so
said
sorry.
this.
My homeboy tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes
me so horny.
He had a friend, too.
I don't know who that person was, but he was at the gym with him.
Today is your last chance to shop those Amazon Prime deals. There's all sorts of things happening for Prime Day. At vacuums, tech, beauty products.
My wife just said we should go on Prime and get a vacuum. We haven't made any. I got too overwhelmed yesterday. I went on Prime and I was like looking at everything. I'm like, I'm just going to spend money on things I really don't need because it's 50% off.
I had this exact same conversation with my mom yesterday. She started rattling down, do you need this? Do you need this? And I'm like, Mom, I can't even think about this right now. It's overwhelming.
Like, that is
There's
a great
too much
deal,
stuff.
but it's still $150. But Sarah, you said you've already made some purchases.
So many things for the house. So many unnecessary things. And they all have to do with gnomes.
It's a theme.
I got a gnome welcome mat. I got a light up sign that says the gnome home. I went bonkers yesterday.
Is there like a whole gnome category on Amazon?
Oh, you can literally... I typed in gnome doing laundry. And there's a gnome doing laundry. So I'm going to put it in my laundry room.
How much did you spend on that?
Don't worry about it. I don't want to know the total of all the gnome things I bought yesterday.
Can we guess?
Yeah, and then I can ask George because I just send him the links.
Oh, so you don't even have an Amazon account?
Nope.
Is he the financial person for your household? I'm terrified if that's the case.
I was about to say,
Poor guy.
Well, he's also making crazy purchases at Costco. You guys
He
are going to
is.
go broke quick.
Yeah, but I won't know about it.
What do you think? $300? That's my
I'm going to
guess.
say 150.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 200 exactly.
Okay, I'll text him.
Oh, boy. Rockaholics, we are looking to close out the final game of Beat Migs today with a victory for the Rockaholics. He's got a record of 192 wins, 56 losses, and 29 ties in 2024. Rockaholics, you are way behind. Let's go. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, and welcome to IKEA. How can I help?
Oh, my schedule is crazy. I just want some me time.
Maybe it's time to embrace the joy of staying in. With comfortable beds, pillow and decor, mood lighting, and so much more, you can turn your bedroom into the place to be.
Oh, sounds like a dream.
We've got you. Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/sleep to create your dream bedroom today.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For those in the market for flavor, there's Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, a flavorful drink that's a modern twist on a Mexican street classic with 4 vibrant and refreshing flavors. Pineapple, watermelon, hibiscus, and cucumber lime, made with a splash of real fruit juice. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas are perfect for any fiesta, small or big. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful. Drink responsibly. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas flavored beers imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Hibiscus contains juice only for color.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Tyler from Maple Valley is. Tyler, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Tyler has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
What do you call an animal that only eats vegetables?
Herbivore.
Correct. Who wrote The Lorax and Oh, the Places You'll Go?
Dr. Seuss.
Yes. What streaming site will you be able to watch the new documentary titled Simone Biles Rising?
Peacock. Netflix.
Netflix, yes. If a piano has a total of 88 keys and 52 are white, how many keys are black?
36.
Correct. What is the name of the constellation shaped like a crab?
Cancer.
Yes. Which South American country is the biggest exporter of coffee beans?
Costa Rica. Brazil.
Correct. Which planet is sometimes called Earth's evil twin?
Mars.
No.
Pass.
How many U.S. state capitals are named after presidents?
2, 3, 4.
4, yes. Pandora's box is what kind of myth?
Pass.
The electronic toy The Furby was originally released in what decade?
90s.
Yes. Tyler, you got 8 correct. Woo, that's a good score.
I am excited.
I am too. I think it's going to be a close one. But I hope Tyler's got it.
Here he comes.
Look at that strut. Look at that smirk smile.
I like to try and read the room before I sit down to see if, are you guys...
What are you reading right now?
Yeah, what's the room saying?
You know, I'm having a tough time with this one.
Ooh. Can you not even read your pal Danny?
Number 1 hype man?
My number 1, my homie.
Yeah.
I know, I can't. And that's really kind of bothering me.
It's a mystery.
It just makes me want to just say...
Oh, yes!
Sorry.
I was thinking about that song.
Kiss my butt, Danny.
All right, Steve, are you ready?
I feel like you did good, but let's go.
Ah, yes.
What do you call an animal that only eats vegetables?
Herbivore.
Yes. Who wrote The Lorax and Oh, the Places You'll Go?
Dr. Seuss.
Yes. What streaming site will you be able to watch the new documentary titled Simone Biles Rising?
Oh, crap. I was just reading about it, but I didn't bother to read what streaming site. I'm going to go Netflix.
Yes. If a piano has a total of 88 keys and 52 are white, how many keys are black? Your face right now.
28?
No.
26?
No.
24?
Ooh, no.
I
What is the
listening.
name of a constellation shaped like a crab?
Oh, Sagittarius.
Noah.
Oh, Cancer.
There we go. Which South American country is the biggest exporter of coffee beans?
Peru?
No.
Colombia?
No.
I don't know. Coffee?
No. Which planet is sometimes called Earth's evil twin?
That would be Uranus, Sarah.
Nope.
Venus?
Yes.
Ooh.
How many U.S. state capitals are named after presidents?
1.
No.
4.
Yes. Wow. That was random. You got that?
Hell yeah.
And that gives you 6 correct, which is a loss, 8-6. Tyler, congratulations.
Good game, Steve.
Oh, thanks, man. Have a great day.
Tyler did some quick math there. 88 minus 52 is 36. So you
I
were
said
close.
26.
Yeah, you were just 10 off there. He also knew more than 2 South American countries because I feel like you guessed 2 and then you were like, okay, I'm done.
The jury's still out if I even guessed 2 correctly. I don't even know.
I don't even know either.
Yeah.
Brazil was that. You did guess 4 U.S. state capitals are named after president. Pandora's box is what kind of myth?
Isn't that when like you open it and then like all the lies come out?
But is this type of myth?
Are you saying like Greek?
Yes, it's a Greek myth.
Yeah, it's a Greek myth. I thought you wanted to know like a synopsis of what happened.
Like the actual.
Yeah, tell us the story, Steve, of Pandora's box.
This is as far as it's going to go, Danny. I don't know much more than that.
You taught more than I didn't know, so thanks for that, but you still lost.
Danny.
Rockaholics, do you have an embarrassing tattoo story? It could be the tattoo itself or even the circumstances involving that tattoo. Call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. Do you have an embarrassing tattoo? Or
probably an embarrassing story, like passing out while I was getting a tattoo.
I love you so much when you have these pass out stories. It's so great.
It's more like, tell me where you haven't passed out would be harder to tell you guys.
There is a well-known celebrity that just shared a fun tattoo story that he got a tattoo of a heart on his booty. We're going to talk about this after Tom Petty. Today is National Tattoo Day, and Dave Bautista was just on Live with Kelly and Mark sharing his embarrassing first tattoo
He's got
story.
a lot of tattoos.
Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't know who he was.
You don't know Batista?
No.
It's been like a bunch of movies now. Obviously, I'm a wrestling dork, so I remember him from the wrestling days. But he's like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Trust me, I looked him up. I saw he's got 5 million followers on Instagram, and I was not one of them.
Oh,
so
you'd love that guy.
I feel like an idiot.
I mean, hey, you can't know them all.
Well, here he is talking about his first tattoo that he got back in the 80s and that he had to hide it from his daddy.
This big biker, he shaved my butt, a little fuzz out my butt.
Okay.
And then he's like, I'm laying down, and he rolls up and he goes, "You sure that you want this on your butt?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he put it on, but it was this, I'm so embarrassed. It was this really cheesy heart that said "Heart of Stone." It was like,
Heart of Stone.
Heart of Stone. And eventually he replaced it, though.
With a cherry blossom tree.
I'm not sure which one's better or not. I think you just keep it for the story.
Well, you two both have a lot of tattoos. Do you have any on your booty?
I have no tattoos on my butt. I don't know about Danny.
I sure do not.
Oh, I do.
What is it again? A peace sign?
A peace sign.
Yep. Should we for when we go to San Diego for our radio convention? No.
Matching butt tattoos?
Oh, I'm down.
I would totally
Sarah,
do that.
would you do it?
I love that she's down for just about anything, but not matching butt tattoos.
Or tattoos in general.
You want to put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Yeah. Exactly. Why ruin all of this?
You mean slug bug?
Oh gosh.
I love slug bugs too.
See, there you go.
Do you, Danny, though, I know Steve passed out getting a tattoo, but do you have any embarrassing tattoo stories or?
No, not really. I mean, I have like embarrassing tattoo, but nothing like crazy. I mean, it's not even really that embarrassing.
Which one is it?
Is this rocket that I have on the back of my left arm, and it just I don't like the way it came out. But it was one night when we were probably drinking, and we just like walked in on a tattoo, and I was like, "You should do this rocket on me," and it's like I didn't vet the guy at all whatsoever.
It didn't do that great of a job.
It didn't do that great of a job, so it's just like.
It's like my first tattoo when I first came out here. It's like this band called Dog Eat Dog. It's their King's Crown logo, and I love it, but the way that he did it wasn't as. It's not terrible. It's just like I should have maybe do a little more research.
Yeah, not just drunkenly walked in there.
Our friend JD in Auburn, you got a tattoo at age 18. What was it?
Well, I got a tattoo. My friend came over and he said, "Hey, you're getting a tattoo," and I don't even like tattoos. So I go get my name tattooed in cursive, just in little cursive on the top of my shoulder. All my family made fun of me for it, so I moved to Arizona. I was moving there anyway. I go over there, wanted to get it covered up. For some reason, I got a huge Chinese symbol on my arm.
Well, at one point, there was a lot of people doing like the Chinese symbols.
I have no clue why I did it at all. 20 years later, I still don't know why I did it.
What does the symbol stand for?
Great White Ninja.
Ooh. JD, I'm telling you, though, in my friend group, we've got so many Chinese symbols and zodiac signs tattooed on our bodies. There was definitely a phase.
I got to hang out with you guys.
Let's party, baby.
We got to bring the Great White Ninja to the party now.
Great White Ninja. Rockaholics, if you consider yourself to be a massive music fan, we have the game for you. You just have to name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus. Prove that to us, and we will give you tickets to see Theory of a Dead Man at the Washington State Fair coming up September 9th, 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify is here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
Rockaholics, it's that time of the morning where we play the game called Hook or Shook. Danny plays 1 second of a hook from a song that he chose, and your job is to guess what that song is. If you guess right, you're going to win tickets to see Theory of a Dead Man at the Washington State Fair on September 9th. Let's see who we're playing with this morning. It's Peter in Seattle. Peter, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
You sound ready to rock, and you've got to get both songs right to win the tickets. The first song, you're going to be all on your own a little bit. The second one, this is where you can get shook. A member of our show, picked at random, will have to get it right for you. If not, you will lose, and caller 9 will get the tickets. So let's see who you are playing with, me, Migs, or Sarah.
All right, there goes the wheel. Just past my name, just past your name, Taryn, and it looks like it's going, yep, it's definitely landing on our girl, Sarah.
Nice.
See, somebody has faith in you. It's just not you.
Thanks, Peter.
He believes. All right, Peter, are you ready for your first clip?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
I mean, this is perfect timing.
This is a pretty tough one.
We can play it again for you.
Yeah.
I can help you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the band will be here next month, at the end of the month.
Metallica.
Okay.
All right, we got that much.
The song is 3 words. The opposite of happy is...
Sad but true.
Wow.
That was some textbook hook
Good
or
job,
shook.
Peter.
And we learned that yesterday. That's your favorite Metallica song off the Black Album.
Yes.
Can I tell you something embarrassing? when I was little and this song was out, I thought they were saying Sabretooth. Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. I know someone that thought it was Sad Patrol.
Sad Patrol.
Patrol.
No, that's Danny at Emo Night.
Yeah.
Sad Patrol. All right, Sarah, are you ready for your song?
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, that's easy.
Whoa is right. Can you play that again, Danny?
Do you know the band?
Peter.
One more time, Danny.
Okay.
Do you want me to help a little bit?
Yeah, Steve, why not?
Okay. Their lead singer. I won't be very rude. His name is Vince Neil.
Well, what were you going to say?
Well, he said he's had a rough go recently with some of their concerts.
Motley Crue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good luck with the song title.
Okay. What about...
Okay, one more time.
Okay.
Sounds like it's Chica.
It's almost, it almost gets to the lyrics.
Yeah. It's basically talk about someone who's has an appearance that murders.
Appearance of murder.
Kills.
That's in it. Tell her how many words. 3 words?
Yeah.
And you just said the third word.
Kills. Okay.
Okay.
I got no idea.
Peter doesn't even know.
Rhymes with hooks.
Looks that kill? Looks that kill?
When he first played that clip, I was clueless.
Isn't that funny how your brain works? Because once he played it, I knew exactly who it was. I knew the song, and I wanted to hear the rest of it.
Here we go.
That's wild. I did a great job.
Well,
good job, Sarah. You won this single-handedly.
Yeah, I won these for you, Peter. You're
Peter's
welcome.
going to see Theory of a Dead Man at the Washington State Fair.
You know what? I'm sorry if I can say something. I haven't been to the Puyallup Fair in like 10 years, and I actually like Theory of a Dead Man because I went to your guy Sobak Soto. I think it was like a hangover ball.
Yeah.
And they played in there, and it was a great show. So I'm actually going to go to this.
That's awesome. Yeah, they put on a great live show, and it'll be fun to go to the Washington State Fair, man. Have a blast.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Peter.
Now, if we've talked about something today that you want to talk about, Rockaholics, it's your turn. Call us up now, 206-803-ROCK.
The appearance that murders.
That was pretty good.
And she didn't get it still. That was the best part.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
We're going to check in with the Rockaholics after Everlast.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, thank you all for your text message and phone calls to the Daily Migs Show this morning. We are now checking in with the Rockaholics, so please do give us a call if there's something you want to chime in from the show this morning or anything at all that's on your mind. 206-803-ROCK. We were talking about embarrassing or interesting tattoo stories.
Yes.
And we've got Joe Dredd in Seattle on the phone to talk about his tattoo.
Good morning, folks.
What's up, Joe?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Taryn for being the co-host with me at Seattle Breast Fest last Sunday. We had a great time, didn't we?
We sure did. It was hot, and everybody was having a good time in the sunshine, spraying sunscreen, dancing, and raising money for a really good cause.
Yes. But anyway, let's talk about this tattoo. So here's the one good reason to quit drinking, which I did. A while back, it's probably not even all that long ago, I have this friend that does tattoos, and would let me actually drink when I was in the chair.
Okay.
And it makes it easier for the needle going in and out if you got a little buzz on. Well, after getting some work done, I go, you know what? I've been wondering what it would be like to get a tattoo on my ding-ding.
Really?
Yes. So I got a tattoo of a star on my ding-ding, and it's about the size of a nickel when I'm sleeping, if you know what I mean.
So because you were a little intoxicated, how bad did it hurt?
It didn't hurt that bad. And that's the funny thing about it, but it could have been the booze. I don't know. But after I got sober, I went in to get more work done on something. I go, you know what? We need to compliment that ding-ding tat. And so I got a star on the pubic area right at the base of the ding-ding.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's more information than I thought I'd ever have about you, Joe. I appreciate that.
I'll tell you, that second tattoo hurt like a mother. I was dancing in the chair. And it's like, oh, my God, that hurts. It's like, it's not that big of a tattoo. Hold on, we're almost done. But I'll tell you, I went home, showed my wife, and she goes, that looks really good. I'm like, thank you.
See, I was about to ask you, like, how does the conversation then, hey, babe, just so you know, I had a couple drinks, and next thing you know, I've got this.
She's like, well, it's your body, and as long as you're not showing it off to everybody, it's okay.
That's fair, yeah.
And he only needs a couple more stars to make a full constellation.
I thought he was going to say that he got, like, the full, because, Joe's in a great KISS tribute band called Almost Human, and, of course, Paul Stanley is the star child, so he's got the star logo. So I thought he was going to go back and get the other members of KISS, like what they're known for, like the Catman, then Space Ace with the lightning bolt, and then Gene Simmons with like the demon paint. And I'd be like, that might be the next level of KISS fandom if you've got all 4 signs of KISS tattooed in that area.
And then you definitely want to see it, wouldn't you? Because that's because you love KISS so much.
I mean, yeah, I kind of would. I mean, just out of curiosity, but like, I mean, real quick.
Do you have a little curiosity now, just with the stars?
No.
Really?
No, it's not a tribute to KISS. It's got to be a tribute to KISS. Otherwise, I have no interest.
Because I have a lot of curiosity.
I bet you do.
I'm even curious when guys say they have it pierced, too.
Yeah. You can do it?
No, I couldn't do it, and I had a friend who did it. Like, not... Yeah, there was a piercing, and he just kind of whipped it out at a party whenever, and it was just, he was showing off, and all the girls were interested, and I was like, why?
Yeah, those are the parties I do not want to be in.
I walked away.
I want to be there.
So I know you won't get a tattoo, at least. But if you were going to get a tattoo, would it be like the kissy lips, or would it be like the Playboy symbol? I feel like that's kind of what Sarah would be, right?
Yeah, it would be the your mouth, the lips, the Playboy
would you do
symbol.
your own lips, or you do George's lips?
Ooh, my lips. My lips are more plump. I mean, I would have done whichever one would look better. I think
whichever
mine would look
plumper.
Better. Yeah.
We should have you both put on some lipstick and kiss a page or something, like a piece of paper, and see whose lips are better. Whose lips are more luscious.
I mean, I did that for my best friend. She wanted my lips on her. So I kissed a piece of paper, sent it to her, and she has them like kind of on her ass.
That's amazing.
Right? It looks great.
So random.
You guys wouldn't get my lips on your body?
Absolutely.
Well, in San Diego for our radio convention, who knows?
Who knows what's going to happen?
If you get my lips, I'll get yours.
I love that. That might be my first tattoo.
Danny?
Who knows?
Can we just get like a Kraken tattattoo or something like that?
We already have those, Steve.
Finally get that Mariners tattoo we've been talking about for a while.
What's the Mariners tattoo going to be? The trident?
Yes. Or something. We're not sure. We never really figured out exactly which Mariners tattoo we were going to get, but it was when we said if they ever make the playoffs, we would get tattoos, and they made the playoffs.
You guys.
And we still haven't gotten those tattoos yet.
It'll happen eventually.
It will. It's just a matter of finding that time to get to a tattoo
I
artist.
think we need to book some time in San Diego.
And I think you guys should get it on the butt. I think that would be cute.
On the butt.
Yeah, on the butt.
Oh.
But then no one can see
I
it.
thought she said something else. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, on the butt.
I think I don't know if I want to get that kind of tattoo.
But on the butt is okay.
No, but if someone wants to see it, I don't want to have to take my pants off all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to take your pants off to just show your booty. Just a little,
Drop it down a little.
just a little bit.
We don't wear... Oh, okay. I was going to say, we don't wear skirts. We can't just lift it up there, Sarah.
You guys can find a way.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, apparently.
Okay, fine, tramp stamp. I'll settle at tramp stamp.
All right.
Imagine that. If we got Mariners. It just says Mariners.
Oh, cross.
Yeah.
Please, yes.
They win the World Series. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, my gosh.
You heard it. You heard it.
No.
Yesterday, I embarrassed myself. I fell asleep in a public place, but that is not all that happened. I will tell you everything that happened at 9:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Steve Migs, I know that you have famously fallen asleep in work meetings in the past.
Yes, I almost did the most recent meeting that we had.
I almost did too, and my mistake, I sat in the front row.
I saw that like rookie move.
I was like, I got to get up and walk around for a second. I'm about to nod off.
Yep.
But I actually did fall asleep in a little bit of a public place yesterday.
Okay.
And this has happened before during my lash appointment because I get my stupid lashes done. But I was in my lash appointment and I kind of like to take a little lash nap if I can. I think a lot of people that get their lashes done will do that. But it's the only time I
Are
ever
you
get...
afraid that they're never going to like accidentally like poke your eye or something like that? I have no idea how this works.
She's gentle.
Okay.
So I fell asleep yesterday, but then like nearly immediately woke up because I was talking in my sleep and like sighing and like I did a little moan too. And I was like, what was that? What was that? Like where I was like, and she was like trying not to laugh, but I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm awake now.
So you weren't saying any like words that she could understand?
I think it was mostly gibberish, but that's a first for me. I've fallen asleep in many lash appointments, but I've never started talking in my sleep. And I'm serious. What woke me up was kind of like a moan. So I don't know what I was dreaming about.
I've had that happen before where I'm like on the phone. I went back when I was first dating my wife, and we talked like a bunch on the phone because we didn't live super close to each other. And like I'd start like fading because I was so tired. But I would say stuff, but it made absolutely no sense to the conversation. We were talking about like what we're going to get for dinner when we meet up tomorrow, and I'd be like blah 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 blah. And then the moose drove into the building, and she's like, "Excuse me, what?" I was like, I don't know what I just said.
That was kind of how it was yesterday. And she's like, don't worry about it. Fall back asleep, which I did. But this is the only time I can get a nap in is my lash appointment.
I almost fell asleep yesterday in a public place. We were at ballet class.
Oh.
And so Tatum's now doing ballet. And then as soon as ballet is done, we run to the other building right there. And then it's a tumbling class. And the ballet room, it's kind of warm in the heat. But because, they got their room, which I think stays kind of chill. But then the parents' room is like behind the glass. That way, you could just watch the kids like they're like circus animals or whatever. I don't know. And so we go into the tumbling room, and there were a crap ton of parents. And I found a seat, and I'm sitting down, and I just started nodding off. It was so warm in there. So finally, like a good husband, I offered to go back to the car, turn on the air conditioning, and sit in there and watch YouTube videos. That way, when my wife, grandma, and Tatum come to the car, it's not hot. So I did the right thing.
And you didn't fall asleep in the car.
I was just about to, and then clearly class got let out because the door opened, and it startled me for a second. I was like, it was like one of those moments you're like, where am I? What am I doing?
We need naps today.
I need naps
Clearly.
every day.
Clearly.
But when you have a toddler, there are no naps.
It's not a possibility. It's really not. Question for the sports fans in the room, which is all of us. Do you think the Seahawks fans are considered to be among the happiest or among the saddest fans in football?
Depends on the season. I feel like I would lean happy.
I would go happy too.
Yeah.
Same. I think happy.
Well, I'll go sad then.
Wow. Okay, Sarah.
I was going to say angry, but that wasn't an option.
Artificial intelligence went ahead and figured it out for us. And how they did it is kind of cool. We're going to tell you all about it during the Daily Migs download after Foo Fighters.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Our friend Ryan Castle is in the studio with us, and I just want you to know that Sarah said earlier that your shirt is cute.
Well, great. Now I can't wear this shirt anymore.
That's what we were saying when you walked out of the room. We're like, that's not what a guy wants to hear, that his shirt is cute now.
She said something to the effect of, oh my God, Ryan looks so cute.
I heard that and noticed I didn't say anything, and I just walked away.
Right.
You still look so cute. It's like a baby blue.
It is a very nice color. What color eyes do you have?
Red most of the time.
They're getting redder right now. It's kind of weird.
You look nice, Ryan. You look very nice. You look polished.
Yeah. Okay, well, cool, thanks. I didn't even try.
Professional.
All right. That's unusual.
The DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. So if we were wondering, Ryan, what do you think? Do you think Seahawks fans are typically happy or sad?
Sad.
Okay, well, AI, I love this. Artificial intelligence decided to do analysis of over 20,000 fan selfies at NFL stadiums to figure out whether or not fans are happy or sad at the games. Oddly enough, the Washington Commanders came out to be the happiest, even though their team kind of sucks.
Terrible.
And you know what? You were right, Ryan Castle. The Seattle Seahawks are the third saddest franchise when it comes to it.
It seems to me they're pissed off even when the team is doing well.
Unless they win the game. Even when they win the game, people are bitching. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, they could have done better.
Well, we figured if artificial intelligence is going to figure out whether or not they're happy or sad, we should probably have artificial intelligence write a song about how sad the Seahawks are.
Brilliant.
And since you're in the room, and you love some yacht rock,
yes, sir.
Here's a song called Seahawks Tears.
Tears roll free. Seahawks can't see. Why not tonight? Oh, not tonight. New coach stands tall. Battle begins. Whispers in the wind. Pete Carroll shadow long. But we pray to break the spell. Break the spell. Geno Smith, you gotta make us proud.
And that band is called Yachtly Crew.
It is a real toe tapper.
Oh, yeah. Can we put it on the Yacht Rock station?
Yeah. I'm going to go get my deck shoes right now.
Let's go.
Also from the world of sports, former Seattle Storm star Sue Bird is being honored with her very own Barbie doll.
That's awesome.
It's the role model collection for Mattel. It's part of Barbie's 65th anniversary. She's going to be wearing Sue Bird's iconic number 10 uniform and then will join the Barbie Hall of Fame. Fans can make the purchase, but you only get one per person.
Yeah, I would get it for Tatum, but knowing how she is with all her other dolls, she'll cut the hair off, change the clothes out, and it won't even be Sue Bird by the time we're done with it.
It'll be the beat-up weird Barbie from the movie.
Like, is this Sue Bird from the streets? What the hell happened
What is
to
that,
her?
a cigarette burn?
Hey, as far as weather, we're going to have a high of 83 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your Morning 12 pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Question for you. What business couldn't use extra income? Hey, it's Tiki Barber. Right now, Amazon Hub Delivery is looking to partner with ambitious Seattle businesses to become Amazon Hub partners. You and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area when it's convenient for you. And with each package delivered, your business gets paid. Sign up at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For those in the market for flavor, there's Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, a flavorful drink that's a modern twist on a Mexican street classic with 4 vibrant and refreshing flavors. Pineapple, watermelon, hibiscus, and cucumber lime, made with a splash of real fruit juice. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas are perfect for any fiesta, small or big. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful. Drink responsibly. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas flavored beers imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Hibiscus contains juice only.